Welcome to your Sunday setup. I'm Whitney, and today we're focusing on a key element of maintaining balance and well being: boundaries. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out, boundaries actually create freedom because they're about creating healthy limits that protect our time, energy, and mental health. So we have the freedom to thrive in our work and personal lives. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to center ourselves with a short meditation. Find a comfortable position, relax your shoulders, and if it feels right, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. As you breathe, imagine a serene garden. Boundaries are like a fence around this garden, allowing you to carefully choose what enters and what stays out, ensuring your space remains a place of growth, beauty, and peace. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, bringing that sense of calm and control into today's conversation. Boundaries help us define what's acceptable and what isn't in our relationships, our schedule, and our work environment. Without boundaries, we can end up feeling overwhelmed, resentful, and burned out. With clear boundaries, we create a space where we can be more productive, engaged, and genuinely enjoy our work week. Imagine your boundaries as that garden fence. Without it, anything can wander in. Demands on your time, constant interruptions, or tasks that don't align with your goals. You might find your garden trampled, your flowers wilted, and your energy depleted. But when you establish a fence, that is, when you set clear boundaries, you can invite what nourishes your garden, like meaningful projects and respectful collaborations, and gently keep out what drains you. This helps you maintain the focus, creativity, and vitality that lead to success and satisfaction. Let me share a quick example. In a former role, I facilitated large stakeholder meetings focused on building consensus around legislative priorities. These sessions often brought together diverse and sometimes, dare I say, contentious opinions. My boundaries were simple but firm: leave personal feelings outside and spend more time listening than talking. To maintain these boundaries, I made it clear from the start that while everyone deserved to be heard, no one would be allowed to dominate or disrespect others. When a participant began to push those limits, I would calmly remind them of the ground rules. This straightforward, consistent approach ensured a respectful, productive environment despite having no formal authority over the members of the group. And what this did was it showed me firsthand that setting and honoring boundaries doesn't have to be complicated. It simply needs to be clear, fair, and you have to be committed to the standards you've set. Boundaries also help you show up as your best self. When you're not constantly overextended, you have the mental and emotional bandwidth to perform at a higher level, think more clearly, and handle challenges with resilience. In short, good boundaries lead to better outcomes and a more enjoyable work week. So, how do we do this? First, identify your personal and professional limits. Ask yourself, what drains my energy? What activities or interactions pull me away from my priorities? Recognizing where you need boundaries is the first step. Second, communicate your boundaries openly and respectfully. Whether it's telling a colleague you need uninterrupted work time or letting clients know your response hours, being clear and direct sets expectations from the start. And third, remain consistent and firm with your boundaries. Boundaries are only effective if you uphold them. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but the more you respect your own limits, the more others will too, right? Quite frankly, if you don't honor your boundaries, no one else will. In the end, it's about shifting your mindset. Remember, boundaries aren't barriers to success. They're tools that ensure your success is sustainable. By protecting your time, energy, and focus, you create conditions where you can truly flourish both personally and professionally. Next week, we'll be talking about boosting self-confidence, how to believe in yourself, trust in your abilities, and how to boldly show up in your work and life. Confidence can open doors you didn't know existed, so be sure to join us for that. And self-confidence will help you to honor your boundaries. Well, that's a wrap for this week's Your Sunday Setup. I hope today's conversation on the importance of boundaries encourages you to claim your time, protect your energy, and shape a more fulfilling work week. Remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-respect that enables you to engage more meaningfully in your work and personal life. Embrace it, uphold it, and see how it transforms your productivity and well-being. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who could benefit, and come back next Sunday for more inspiration and motivation. Until then, here's to a week of healthy boundaries and the freedom they bring. Stay inspired and have a wonderful week ahead.